So, hier sind wir wieder. Es sind ganze 2 Tage vergangen seit der letzten Aufnahme. Wir versuchen etwas in der Stadt zu finden, nämlich diese Kartenreferenz. 1594. Genau, dann gehen wir wohl mal. Was ist hier drüben noch? Apartmenttür.
Apologies, Citizen Graham. This is not your residence.
Ach, echt? Schade. Ich dachte, wir könnten da jetzt reinspazieren. Ja, Ministry of Safety, Wandgemälde, das ist immer gut.
The picture showed an utterly unfamiliar scene from a bygone era.
Ja, weiß nicht, warum man das aufhängen musste. Was war das gerade? Ist irgendwas rumgespritzt worden. Von dem komischen Roboter da. Farbe.
Someone had spilled paint on the floor.
Ja, da ist noch mehr.
Looked like someone planned on doing some painting.
Du möglicherweise. Ach nee, das ist nur der Putzroboter.
The cleaning robot was clearly designed to carry heavy water tanks.
Inventar. Breche. Nein, offenbar nicht. Schade. Waschmaschinen.
With no hand scanners, I figured they were intended for droids.
Probably. Ah, eine Tasche.
The holdall was stained with paint.
Sehr viel Farbe hier. Das wird bestimmt noch wichtig irgendwann. Oh. Hi. Was denn das?
Excuse me.
Ah, Master Grundy. What joy to see Sir again after all this time. The Poet Laureate Reginald Arthur Schnippel Esquire sends his regards and/or condolences as appropriate.
That.
How nice of you, Reginald.
Correction, sir. If one may be so bold, Mr. Schnippel is of course Sir's human neighbour.
Da,
Who, Sir, might mistake yours truly, Tarquin, for our beloved Poet Laureate is beyond imagining.
Klar.
What do you think about the graffiti?
As an artiste, I find any medium a valid form of expression. Of course, the vandalism does somewhat detract from the piece.
Ja, und weiter.
So you like the graffiti?
I said it was a valid form of expression, albeit not on a par with, say, the literary arts. But as art goes, it's not too abhorrent.
Sag doch mal was über uns.
I'm Graham Grundy.
Yes,
Of course,
totally.
So we've met before?
Of course, sir.
Es ist schön, dass die alle
When's the
blicken.
last time you saw me?
Master Grundy, one is sure one doesn't need to remind Sir that one works with Sir's neighbour.
One would need one to remind one.
Ah, does Sir mean Sir would need one to remind Sir, or one would need Sir to remind one?
One is not sure anymore. You have a real way with words.
Aha, Sir is referring to one's grammatical prowess, no?
Yes.
Sir is too kind. And yet, if only one could translate grammatical prowess into poetic inspiration.
Was auch immer du sagst.
Do you work in these apartments?
Of course, Master Grundy. Sir and I have been neighbors for 147 days and 11 hours.
Super. Was hat's mit diesem Tag hin auf sich?
Who are you again?
Tarquin, Fidelis Mark II domestic savant, at your service.
So you're a servant.
Savant, please. I am a highly engineered personal aid.
Okay, toll. Kennst du E1594?
Any idea where I might find a place called E1594?
That sounds like an area code, and not one I would venture into.
How so?
It would be extremely inappropriate for a gentleman to visit Sector E.
Toll, danke. Danke für nix.
Have you heard any reports of missing children?
Why no, Master Graham. If anyone went missing, I'm sure AI Officer Greta would find their U-chips.
What if they were from outside the city?
Well, surely AI Officer Greta would find them by their newly implanted U-chips.
Fair enough. For all his poetry, Tarquin was still a Union City droid. See you later, Tarquin.
Will I?
Huh? It's just a phrase.
Shall we schedule in another meeting?
Nein.
I don't think that's necessary.
Such ambiguity. A tortured soul. Alas, I am inspired.
Ja, inspired.
The seal had been vandalized. Poor Joey.
Well. Bestimmt eine Werbeaktion von der Firma, die Clown-Getränke herstellt.
Dear me, a terrible situation. Very troubling indeed.
Mentor, given your experience, your input here would be greatly appreciated.
Orana, isn't it? You strike me as a fine young officer of the Ministry of Well-Being. Would you say that's an accurate description?
I'm flattered, sir.
Your record is exemplary, I believe.
I do my best, sir.
I'm sure you do. So please, don't let me down. Fix this mess.
Mess? You mean the girl?
The whole untidy situation.
Yes, sir.
Atta girl. Keep a smile on your face. After all, it's Aspiration Day, isn't it? The happiest day of the year.
I'll take care of it, sir.
I know you will. By the way, a call to pest control wouldn't go amiss.
Of course, sir.
Meanwhile, I shall isolate this area until this unfortunate incident has been resolved.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your advice.
We're all here to learn from each other. Take care now.
Miss? Pardon me, miss! Who, me? Hey! You can see forever up here! You know, be free!
Miss, you have to be careful.
Careful or careless? I know which one I want to be!
Why don't you come down, yes? Miss Dijon, is that right? Raquel Dijon.
Yeah! That's... me. I think...
Raquel,
Raquel? Did you say Raquel?
you need to come down.
What? Where am I? Oh no! Help! Help!
Hearing her name had triggered a total change in the girl's behavior. I needed to find a way to get her down before she fell.
Well, that's unexpected.
From that height, the girl wouldn't fare much better than the can. The girl looked almost frozen with fear. Hell of a place to get stuck.
Wie ist sie überhaupt hochgekommen? Ich meine, da ist ja kein Fenster oder so. Kann ich die von oben? Das ging jetzt falsch, aber... Nee, da geht's nicht durch. Geht's hier noch weiter hoch? Nein.
Are you okay?
No! I don't know how I got up here!
Raquel! Raquel Dijon! Don't panic!
nein.
I'm from the Ministry of Wellbeing.
Toll.
How can we help?
Nothing to see here, sir. I suggest you go back inside and enjoy some screen-based entertainment.
Ja, toll, nein.
Excuse me? I'd like to make a complaint.
Please, both of you, I'm a welfare officer. I know how to deal with this kind of problem. I just need to check the negotiation protocol.
Well, thank goodness the Ministry is on this. It's all very distracting.
Wie
How
das?
did you get up there?
Was?
I don't know! Please! I'm frightened!
She climbed the outside of the building. Astounding agility, by the way. Most impressive.
I don't remember!
Bravo, miss!
Oh, na.
Sit
Oh.
tight. We'll soon have you down.
Wer? Das ist also nichtssagend, die Option.
What's your name?
Her name is Raquel. Now, would you please?
Raquel? Oh, but of course, that makes far more sense. She told me her name was Rat Girl. But it would appear her grotesque moniker signifies little more than a deplorable deficiency of elocutionary attainment. Rat Girl, indeed.
Please, gentlemen, now is not the time.
Egal.
Anyone got any ideas?
Yes, I do. I have an idea.
Go on.
Never use a simile when a metaphor suggests itself.
What?
I'm in the middle of composing an Aspiration Day poem, but my lexiconic cupboard is bare, so to speak. Hence the requirement for...
Wait, is this idea about your poem?
Well, yes. You asked if anyone had an idea. You were not specific to the context.
Hast du richtige
Anyone got any
Vorschläge?
ideas to help the girl?
I'm still searching through this ministry protocol, but to be honest, we've gone rather off script.
Keep looking. I'll see if I can find a practical solution around here.
Irgendwas Malerei?
What are you painting?
Sir, please, you're not helping.
Sicher?
What? I didn't... I don't know!
Her work is rather inspired, don't you think? I do believe art may be her calling.
Please, both of you.
Help me!
Weg
Can you
runter.
see any way down from
Das ist
there?
die blöde Frage.
No!
We'll work something out. Hold on.
Okay. Keine
Can
Ahnung.
you see it?
No!
We'll work something out. Hold
Manchmal
on.
wird das nicht grau.
Don't worry, we'll get you
Seltsam.
down safely.
Please stop making promises. Who's the welfare officer here?
Ja, who's the incompetent officer hier? Können wir mit dem Roboter da hochfliegen? Könnte sie da hochgekommen sein. Können wir durch das Fenster? Nee, das Fenster ist da. Oder? Kommen wir dadurch da hoch? Lass es uns ausprobieren. Dann doch. Dramatik. Ist das noch offen? Der verfickte Vogel sitzt wieder da. Blöde Vieh.
That girl was still stuck on the ledge. There was no way to reach her from here.
Verdammt. Na, vielleicht da drüber.
The gang had a ferocious beak. I was lucky not to lose a finger.
Pflanzen.
The plants needed watering badly.
Okay, scheißegal.
Thankfully, the safety had kicked in.
Ja,
It
gut.
wouldn't close while blocked.
Egal. Zurück. So nicht. Hm. Weiß vielleicht unser werter Herr Roboter
Excuse me,
etwas?
please.
Excuse me.
Hello, Master Graham.
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the
Pflanzen?
word, sir.
Please, can you water the plants, Chipworth?
Very good, sir.
Die Pflanzen im Bad konkret. Dass ich über dich da hochklettern kann. Ich fürchte nicht. Was sagen denn die Hinweise? Vielleicht könnte sie irgendjemand oder irgendetwas erreichen. Ja, klar. Können wir den Putzroboter da hochschicken? After all. Ich kann nicht auswählen, wo ich hin will, ne? Nein. Kann der dämliche Butler-Roboter da hoch... Oder der... Ja, wir gucken mal, ob wir den Putzroboter benutzen können. Natürlich nicht, wenn er ständig wegfliegt. Ah. Schicken wir ihn erstmal an den Außenbereich. Was soll hier noch gewesen sein? Die Werbung. Achso, die haben wir schon gesehen. Genau. Man sieht ja immer alles gleichzeitig. Das ist ein bisschen laut. So, jetzt gehst du nach draußen.
Commencing spray, please.
Das war nicht schlau.
Water tank depleted.
Hello again.
Good
wir
day,
jetzt-
Master Grundy.
What should we do?
We should inform them.
The
Nein.
ministry.
How very efficient. The missive was only sent a moment ago.
Oh.
Can you think of a way of getting that girl down?
Gravity should do the job soon enough.
That's rather harsh.
Oh, did Sir mean get her down safely?
Ja.
Bye for now.
Meine
Before
Güte.
you depart, may
Depends. Are you writing a romance?
I had something of a tragedy in mind.
I'd rather you didn't.
Ich bräuchte irgendwie ein Seil? Knackwürste werden es jetzt nicht bringen. Die Hololinse auch nicht. Kann ich mich an dich dranhängen? Natürlich voll behindert. Spiel speichern. Nein.
Commencing spray, please.
Ha. Gibt es hier irgendwo etwas, das stark genug aussieht, um das Gewicht eines Menschen zu tragen? Ja, diesen dämlichen Roboter. Vielleicht. Der schwere Wassertanks tragen kann. Ich habe ihn schon vorprogrammiert, da hochzugehen. Muss ich mit der reden?
Raquel,
Help! Please!
can you see?
No! And everything's wet now thanks to that robot.
Think you can get on the robot when it passes?
I could try. But what if...
We'll catch you. You can do it.
I rather doubt she can.
Jetzt halt doch mal die
Can't
Klappe.
you try and be more encouraging?
You have a reasonably good eye for aesthetics.
Thank you?
Now, grab on tight. We'll be right underneath you.
You'll be fine.
Das klingt falsch.
Human grip strength is famously reliable. Only in short bursts.
Okay, here goes.
Dieser Roboter, ey. Speichert. Das ist gut. Erstmal speichern, lol. So. Jetzt müssen wir einen riesigen Umweg fahren.
stand back.
So.
Water tank depleted.
Und jetzt? Warum hat das nicht funktioniert? Kann ich noch irgendetwas tun, um diesen Roboter dazu zu bewegen? Oh, woher bezieht der Roboter sein Wasser? Wasserträger-Basisstation. Auffüllen auf Level 100%. Färbung, putzen, was? Reinigungsaufsicht des Komfortministeriums ermutigen, stolz auf ihre Arbeit zu sein. Ich das nicht? Nein. Was passiert, wenn ich das vertausche? Wahrscheinlich nichts. Okay. Ich muss irgendwas anderes finden, wo kein Wasser drin ist. Ah, Kontrollkasten. Öffnen.
It was a hand scanner.
Benutzen. Sprinklersteuerung. Ah. Yes. Sprinklersteuerung kombiniert mit Wasserbasisstation, die jetzt mal wieder eingefahren ist. Das kotzt mich ja an. Ich finde es auch gut, dass sie es überhaupt nicht seltsam finden, dass wir so einen Scanner haben. Jetzt stehe ich dem Scheißteil im Weg, ne? Never mind me. So haben wir das. Wir haben das. Zack. Anwenden. So, und jetzt? Water refilled. So, und nun? Ah, eine Cutscene. Wie war das? Wir fangen dich auf? Lol. Nicht wenn ihr da steht.
How do you feel, Raquel? Are you okay?
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad that's all sorted. Shall I call a pod for her?
I've got it from here, thank you. Raquel, what were you even doing up there?
I don't know. I don't really remember anything.
Tja.
The girl looked glad to be back on solid ground.
Excuse me?
Mr. Grundy. Oh, Mr.
No.
Grundy.
Mr. Grundy?
Yes.
Bravo, Mr. Grundy. Your actions in this situation were sublime, albeit unconventional. The local noise levels have already returned to normal, and the building will soon sparkle again.
I'm more concerned about the girl. Is she gonna be okay?
Yes, blah, 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 and all that. Officer, wouldn't you say that Mr. Grundy's actions today warrant a kudos boost,
Of course. Thank you for the suggestion.
Tarquin, miss.
Orana. Orana Newblood.
Yeah, like the guy said. Graham Grundy.
Mr. Grundy?
Ja, total. Raquel.
Is she always like that?
What do you mean?
Well, I met her earlier, and she seemed like a totally different person.
She's been through a big ordeal. Nothing that a trip to the reflection spa won't sort out.
Aha. Das ist ein Oraner.
So, do you work here?
Oh.
I'm an officer for the Ministry of Wellbeing.
You often have to talk girls off high ledges?
My first one.
You did a good job.
Thanks.
Na. Graffiti.
Will she be in trouble for the graffiti?
Well, no real harm done. The droid will clean it up, eventually. That said, her kudos rating will take a hit.
All because she
klar.
defaced Joey?
People loved Joey, and what he did for us.
Joey was my friend. We did so much together.
Well, he might be gone, but he's not forgotten. You can find out about our savior at the Museum of New
Ja,
History.
bla bla.
You
Museum.
mentioned I could find out about Joey in a museum?
Yes, the Museum of New History has exhibits about how he transformed the city. I'd recommend it to anyone who wants to learn about him and his legacy.
A museum dedicated to Joey? He'd be proud of that for sure.
Well, it's not all Joey. They have a special exhibit about the previous administration. Old technology, maps, that sort of thing.
Ah, klar.
My advice, though, is to avoid dwelling on the past. Anyway, taking in some culture is good for you. Find it at the Piazza, if you get the chance.
Also auf der Karte würde man auch I-1594 finden?
Does the location E1594 mean anything to you?
Well, E1594? That's just an area code based on the old map system. Totally obsolete. That system hasn't been used for years.
E1594 was an obsolete code. There had to be a way of finding that location.
Und vermisste Kinder, kennst du die?
I'm on the trail of a missing kid called Milo. I think he's somewhere in Union City.
That shouldn't be difficult. Any greeter terminal will be able to find him via U-chip.
No, that won't help. He was brought here from the Gap.
That's not possible.
I assure you.
Where did you say you worked, Mr. Grundy?
That'd be the Ministry of Comfort.
I suggest you concentrate on your work and leave well-being issues to the appropriate ministry.
Klar. Also kommen wir doch noch mal zu der werten Dame hier.
How is the girl doing?
She'll be fine. This sort of trauma is best handled at the reflection spa.
Das wäre...
What is the reflection spa?
What is the... Are you feeling okay, Graham? Everyone this side of the industrial level has heard of reflections.
Oh, you mean that reflection spa?
Natürlich.
It's been a long day.
Next, you'll be asking me to tell you about this Joey guy.
No, I'm familiar. I guess I should get going.
Ja.
Yeah, well, thanks for your help.
I suppose I should thank you too.
No problem. You take care.
You too, Mr. Grundy. If you need any well-being support, just ask for me at a greeter terminal. Or Rana New Blood. Come on, Raquel. Let's get you to the spa. You'll be feeling better in no time. No need to worry, Raquel. You're safe now. Happy faces all round, right? In fact, this calls for a celebration. It is Aspiration Day after all.
Oh, goodness. Is it?
All day. And you know what would be the best end to a day like this? A trip to the Reflection Spa. I'll pull a string or two, and we'll get you straight to the front of the line.